I'm proud to live in West Virginia. Them other places can't compare with us. But now I must relate what is happening in our state. By gosh, it's really causing quite a fuss. Oh, the interstate is a-coming through my outhouse. They tell me I'm on there right away. I'll sell today and I'll get rich, but my path will end at the highway ditch. I'm making my last visit there today. Granny says to cancel Sears and Roebuck. Tell Uncle Sam to hurry up our dough. With all this progress coming, we'll change to inside plumbing and shorten up our early morning stroll. Old Uncle Ben has got a case of miseries. Hiking to that outhouse makes him tired. But he'll be a-getting better. He'll be an inside setter when they install that cesspool in our yard. Oh, the interstate is a-coming through my outhouse. They tell me I'm on there right away. I'll sell today and I'll get rich, but my path will end at the highway ditch. I'm making my last visit there today. Them engineers made 47 surveys. They said to put it there and that was that. They'll bring a big steamroller and flatten my two-holer, but I'll keep right on voting Democrat. Someday, when I grow old and kind of feeble, some moonlit night I'll wake up feeling strange. I'll finish up my bath and stroll down my old path and wake up in a great big interchange. Oh, the interstate is a-coming through my outhouse. They tell me I'm on there right away. I'll sell today and I'll get rich, but my path will end at the highway ditch. I'm making my last visit there today. 'Cause I figure Spiro Agnew's here to stay.
Boys, it's too dry now. Them dogs just can't smell.
Bucky can. This three-legged Jeff you got can't smell nothing.
Well, she ought to, as much as I paid for her.
It's ain't my business. What'd you get for her?
Well, it ain't none of your business, don't reckon, but I traded that little Sioux dog and a sack of taters for her.
Hey, who'd you trade with, Strang?
Old man Tom Tyree. You know that old yarn on Cooger's brain?
He beat String out a good sack of taters, didn't he, John?
It's all right, Jole, but I'll tell you what, she'll still be running when the sun comes up.
She'll be running a possum a sight race. She sure can't smell.
Yeah, I'd talk if I was you. That thing you got couldn't smell a skunk with halitosis.
Hand me a beer, Orville.
Hey, boys, Orville's asleep.
Sleep?
You think?
Well, danged if he ain't.
Hey, Orville.
Wake that rascal up.
You tell him Lucky's got a sow coon, 3 little ones up a tree. Stir that fire up, too. It's getting chilly.
Oh, boys, this is a fine place for a fire, ain't it? Right next to the creek. No wonder it won't burn.
You picked the place. Hey, Orville, wake up and spit. The world's on fire.
Hey, Orville, you come out here to sleep or coon hunt?
Yeah, he's been out tomcatting so much lately, he can't stay awake.
Listen, I believe they're coming back in here.
Don't change the subject.
No.
Who's you out with last night?
Hey, that ain't no military secret. Everybody in Cumberland County knows who it is.
Yeah, it's that little old red-headed waitress works over at the Mountain View truck stop. I seen her, mother.
Boys, you know she's stacked too, ain't she, Orville?
Oh, what are you talking about, man? She got it.
Listen, boys, listen, they're coming through the gap.
Listen, that's my build old truck.
No, it ain't. That's Lucky.
No, by dang, boys, that's my Jippy.
That's not no build over here.
Dang, I know my dog, for sure.
That's Lucky.
Up and down, around the mountain, around the mountain, round the mountain, over the mountain, feeling fountain, the way to chase away, away. Rover, rover, sick him, rover, rover, catch him, over the mountain, the feeling fountain, the way to chase away, away. bay, the coon's in the tree and climbing away. Won't be long till the break of dawn. Catch it, coon, we'll be gone. Lucky, lucky, sick him, lucky, lucky. Catch him, over the mountain, the field, the fountain, home with the coon, away, away.
Boys, might as well call the dogs. That coon's gone from here.
Yep. He's no residenter. He just tapped that tree and tuck on off.
Hey, I bet he's yon side of Gate City, but now heading clean on to Bristol.
I reckon he took the interstate or the old highway.
Ask Harwell. He knows every truck stop down that way.
I wish y'all just pipe down and let a man get his rest.
Oh, Lordy, look at that. Humped up there and going back to sleep already.
I tell you, boys, he just can't take that nightlife.
It's that redhead. She's got him more down to a frass.
My golly, I wish you'd wear me down some.
I tell you what, Orville, I know where there's a good pig farm. They got some real pretty. I'll tell you about your speed, I guess.
Papa Top, my friend. Boys, I wish I had me some sardines right about now.
What you talking about? Some saltine crackers. What do we think of that?
And veiny sausage.
Man, that'd go good right now,
Oh,
wouldn't it?
Lord, yeah.
Send Orville over to Mountain View. He'll get you a T-bone.
Look at that. Look at that.
Well,
Who has seen Bernard? Who has seen Bernard? Is he in the mushroom garden playing in the sod? He is gone again, laughing with his friends, gone to see the elevator at the Sheraton. Push the button up, push the button down, push the button sideways, push it all around. Push the button up, push the button down, push the button sideways, push it all around. He is having fun, higher than the sun, waving to the clouds below him at the Sheraton. 6th and 7th floors, open up the doors. Look at all the sad-eyed people being awful bores. Push the button up, push the button down, push the button sideways, push it all around. Push the button up, push the button down, push the button sideways, push it all around. Seen Bernard? Who has seen Bernard? Is he in the mushroom garden playing in the sod? He is gone again, laughing with his friends, gone to see the elevator at the Sheraton. Well, a colonel named Sanders in Kentucky started selling chickens and he soon got lucky. Then Miss Minnie Pearl and old Eddie Arnold, Tennessee Ernie, all the way to California selling fried chicken and a country tune. They go together like a moon in June, a finger-licking chicken and a diddle-I-doon, fried chicken and a country tune. They started a bunch of corporations, everybody got into speculation. Chicken stock was so alarming, nearly made Dow Jones go back to farming. Fried chicken and a country tune, they go together like a moon in June, a finger-licking chicken and a diddle-I-doon, fried chicken and a country tune. They got everybody trying to discover which came first, the one or the other. Together they're taking the entire nation. It's a kind of what you call a chicken-egg situation with a fried chicken and a country tune. Finger-licking chicken and a diddle-I-doon. Now I got my honey behind the barn. I picked her tune and I told her a yarn. Then I said to her just when she's about to pucker, you're a sweet young thing for an old chicken plucker. A fried chicken and a country tune, they go together like a moon in June, a finger-licking chicken and a diddle-I-doon, fried chicken and a country tune. Started on a back porch of Pickin, a 5-string banjo, a ricky-ticky-tickin'. We got hungry and they brought out the fixin', so finger-lickin', think I'll pluck another chicken. A fried chicken and a country tune, they go together like a moon in June, a finger-lickin' chicken and a diddle-I-doon, fried chicken and a country tune. Now they used to think Tennessee chickens was a crock till somebody bought 'em out of lock, stock, and chicken stock. The whole thing rested on a rooster and a pullet. I said if they can pull it, well, why can't I? A diddle-I-die, fried chicken and a country tune, they go together like a moon in June, a finger-licking chicken and a diddle-I-doon, fried chicken and a country tune. Eve. 7 years old when his pappy died. He was my uncle on my daddy's side. He was only tall as a kitchen table, and he would answer to the name of Abel. When Mama gave birth to my brother Ed, he was right there by the side of her bed. He took care of Mama the best way he knew, and fed Mom and Papa on catfish stew. Yes, Papa catch a catfish, Mama had the kids, and my Uncle Abel was there when they did. Mama had Nelson when Ed was 3, and 5 years later gave birth to me. I was the apple of my uncle's eye, and nobody had better make me cry. By now he was big and made it understood that he would whoop anybody that would. My Uncle Abel took an old oak tree, and he made a little rocking chair for me. Back and forth rocking all day long, he'd see to it everybody left me alone. Papa said I was to be the last kid, but 2 years later, guess what Mommy did? She presented Papa with a bundle of joy, Russell Lee, another bouncing boy. Papa gets a catfish, Mama had the kids, my Uncle Abel was there when they did. He was helping Mama with the work she had, or either out catching alligators with Dad. Bet $1 you had an uncle too, who wouldn't let anybody pick on you. And I'm so proud I'm a nephew of his. Yes, he's my uncle and I'm glad he is. Oh, Papa catch a catfish, Mama had the kids, and my Uncle Abel was there when they did. He was helping Mama with the work she had, or either out catching alligators with Dad. Nothing in the world is quite like it seems. We dream about a living, but we live in our dreams. We sing of true love so noble and high, then we all slip around and cheat on the slide. The whole world's putting me on. I went to the church, said I'd like to work here. They said we got a job, but you can't drink beer. The preacher was a cheat, he could lie with a tear, but that was alright, cause he didn't drink beer. The whole world's putting me on. The whole world's putting you on. Everybody's putting everybody else on. The whole world's putting me on. I met a young student carrying a sign. It said love and peace can save humankind. I said you're right, there's too many dead, but it didn't like my looks and hit me on the head. Somebody's putting me on. I begged a black neighbor to be my friend. I drew a circle that took him in. But prejudice comes in all colors just about, cause he drew a circle that shut me out. The whole world's putting me on. The whole world's putting you on. Everybody's putting everybody else on. The whole world's putting me on. So away we go, pretending never step, saying fire ain't hot, saying water ain't wet. We love law and order, but we put down the fuzz. A man's not what he says, he's what he does. The whole world's putting me on. The whole world's putting you on. Everybody's putting everybody else on. The whole world's putting me on. Napoleon Bonaparte, he set out to conquer the world. Had him a plan, had him a man, got him an army and he did begin. There's never been a man alive to live his life and die fully satisfied. I've got my problems and I've got my good. You've got yours and that's how it should. That's how it should be, that's how it should be. You fight your fights and I'll fight me. Soon come Adolf Hitler. He was to follow Napoleon. What was his aim? His aim was the world. He would succeed where Bonaparte had failed. France was not first and neither was Spain. Poland was it the Fuhrer had hit. There's never been a man alive lived his life and died fully satisfied. I've got my problems and I've got my good, and you've got yours, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be, yeah, that's how it should be. You fight your fights and I'll fight me. Today we hear, we don't see, we believe. Call my name and I'm ready to leave. 6 weeks training and 6 weeks preparing and 5 days at sea, and who shoots at me? Whose side is he on, yeah, and whose side am I on, yeah, and you fight for freedom and I'll fight me. Red man is Indian and white man is what? Black man is Negro, yellow is not. He's got a plan, he's got a man, and yeah, that's how it should be. You fight your fights and I'll fight me, yeah. You fight your fights and I'll fight me. I'm always thinking about you, Jole Blon. Hey, hey, oh, 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 Jole Blon, what a fait, tu m'as quitté, t'en allais avec un nom, oui, como Jole Blon, quel espoir, quel miel. Commence pour moi. Hey. Morning comes at last, I look into the glass, I smile and say my name, but it's not me, I'm not the same, and I'll never be again, for there's something in the wind that whispers, yes, my friend, it's true. You're going to have a baby. I lace and tie my shoes, read the morning news. There's trouble all around, but I must drink my breakfast down, get to work and read the mail. But lately, without fail, everything I see and do seems pale. Thinking of my baby, but But think of the fun of a girl or a boy. Can we ever believe it or name such a joy? Would a Mary or Isabel, Billy or John suit our baby? Will she be a tomboy or he a librarian? Live in the city or out on the prairie and work with the Indians? Know how to live? Does he already know? Even though he's still becoming our baby. Where did it begin? Can we say exactly when the thought became a germ, alive and living in the sperm, so close to being real, till you could almost feel the meshing of our spirit and our flesh in the flesh of our baby? And when he's really born and growing like the corn, will I be a better man because he's with me then, as I think I'm sure to be, when a part of you and me is a miracle for us to see, grown up from our baby. Ah, but for now you can close up my books of philosophy, poetry, and come have a look at what happiness is. It's a warm woman's kiss and a baby. And see in the grass how she sits with her kittens that climb to her lap and curl up for a nap. I'll never want more than a picture of that, a picture of love as it grows. Knows it's becoming our baby, our baby. Dun da da dun, diddle da da dun, da dun diddle dun da da dun da da dun. I had a sweet thing where the rippling waters rush. She was so pretty, she could make wildflowers blush. But along come a three-fingered banjo picking fool, wooed her away from me. Buddy, I plumb flat blew my cool. He sidled up to her and he says, "Hi, Dick." And she says, "Hi to yourself." And he says, "Hey, do you want to go for a walk in the woods and sort of pick the wildflowers?" And she says, "I don't care." Dang, she should have caught on to him right there. There wasn't no wildflowers that time of year. Oh, he took her to the woods, sold her a bill of goods, stole her away from me like Robin Hood. When he said, oh, and then he said, "Oh, you sweet talker." That's what he said. They rode away with the morning sun. I went to Lover's Leap alone, loaded up my gun. I aimed the rifle at my head, said, "Hello, paradise." Then a voice said to me, "You fool, you blew it once, now don't blow it twice." Well, right before they saddled up, I asked her, I says, "Honey, what's Earl got that I ain't got?" She says, "I don't know." I said, "I guess you probably know he's on drugs or something like that, one of them long-haired country hippies. Is it his banjo I don't know. So he took her on off and promised her to show her the world. Now I guess she just kind of liked the way Earl's whiskers curled. Oh, he took her to the woods, sold her a bill of goods, stole her away from me like Robin Hood's. When he said, oh, and then he said, oh, he's sweet talk. I swear I hate them three-fingered banjo pickers. They're the worst kind. That Mississippi magic is Mississippi madness now. That Mississippi magic is Mississippi madness now. Whites don't like black people, blacks don't like white no how. On that I-Central Railroad, riding way on up the track. On that I-Central Railroad, riding way on up the track. Met a doll in Chicago, said I ain't never going back. She say, where you from, sport, Mississippi? Say, yeah, that's right, Mississippi. She say, why ain't you going back? Say, you like the blacks or the Kluxers? Say, I like the blacks and the Kluxers. She say, what are you, some kind of radical? Say, no, doll, I ain't no radical. Say, I just like everybody, and the blacks and the Kluxers is somebody. But that Mississippi magic is Mississippi madness now. That Mississippi magic is Mississippi madness now. Whites don't like black people, blacks don't like white no how. She say, hold on, sport. Say, what about when you dead? Say, you going back then? Say, yep, going back then, going back home. Say, they gonna love me when I'm dead? She say, no, man, they ain't never gonna love you. Say, you better stay up here and lie beside me. I say, oh yeah, they gonna love me when I'm dead. They gonna come in from miles around that old Hartman funeral home there in Macomb City. They'll stand around my coffin all night. They'll say, oh, Will was a good old boy. He just had some crazy ideas. Then that Mississippi madness be Mississippi magic again. Then that Mississippi madness be Mississippi magic again. Oh, we was born, we was all kin. When we did, we be kinfolks again. Uncle Bob Tarbert, he'll shake his head and say, don't he look natural? Aunt Susie'll say, Lord Jesus, child, he looks just like he ought to talk. Someone said a man and woman are the bow and string of love, and a mighty archer bends them in his hand. And he said that little children are the arrows that come through them, though the target is not theirs to understand. In this day of dark despair, when easy morals slyly change us, let us not give in to false or jealous hate. Come and bend with me together, we can be a human bow, and pray our lovely arrows will go straight. Let's keep the bullseye of love up there among the stars above. Let's bend, let's aim for love. shadow of destruction at the same time. The dream of love has never loomed so bright. And we both know that it's easier to stand and curse the darkness than it is to light a single light. So if we are man and woman, and if we're love's human bow, a bending as we give and get support, let us never be contented with our aiming and loving, painting circles round our arrows that fall short. Let's keep the bow